What's up, Facebook family? Hey, this is Latrice, your spiritual health and wellness coach. I was talking to y'all early this morning, and it was the question that I was asking about, do you want to get married? And it's really had me diving deep, guys, into my experience with marriage and relationships, because as a spiritual health and wellness coach, I certainly understand the healthiest thing that we must be in as we are navigating through life is relationship with ourselves and others. And you know, this is the time of the year where many of you are at the end. All of us are at the end of this year. We're evaluating 2020. We're evaluating where we are, where we want to go, right? And at the top of the list, for most people, they're evaluating their relationships they're in, right? I remember there were times at the end of the year when I wanted to make some changes, and whether it was a relationship or whether it was my marriage or what have you, that was one of the things that I was envisioning how I wanted to get better, if I wanted to get married or whatever the situation was at the time. So I know many of you are at the point where you're saying you want more. You want more of something. More love. If you're not married, and you're in a relationship, maybe you want to take the relationship to the next level, right? Maybe you decide you don't want to be in this relationship. Maybe you decide you want it to be single or whatever it is. But here's what I want to bring to your attention right now. As I said, I was thinking a lot about the conversation I had today about that question about getting married. And I started, kind of thinking about where I was in that state, right? And so I hear a lot of relationship coaches warn women in particular, because I don't see too much. Y'all, just forgive me if I'm wrong. I don't see a lot of coaches advising men at the same level that they advise women. Do you think we have more of the issues? Or is it both of us? I think we both have more of the issues. I think women are more inclined to go and work on them. Like, women are always constantly working on their inside. And men, I do see men in the personal development space, but I see men working more on the outside, more so than that. Okay, but back to what I was about to say. When I was thinking back on some things that I wish I could have done differently, and you hear a lot about a relationship coaching, they ask you the question, did you see the red flags? Did you see the red flags, right? You guys have heard that question. When you're in a relationship, typically they ask that question after the relationship has gone wrong, or you have decided that you no longer want to be in this, and you looking back and you reflecting, trying to see, where did I go wrong? Did you see the red flags? This is what I truly believe. I think most of us see the red flags. I think most of us see the red flags, and you decide what you're going to do with that red flag. Are you going to ignore it? Are you going to pretend like you did not see it? Or are you going to make a judgment and say, I'm going to fix that red flag? Now, if you knew at the game of dating, meaning you a teenager or your early 20s and you haven't had a lot of experience, you may be a novice. You may not necessarily know how to handle that situation. But it's some of us to see red flags and keep on going forward. So I want you to, as you're evaluating things, get honest with yourself. Honesty is where it starts. Did you feel it whatever occurred? Was it a conversation? Was it a fight? Was it the first time you witnessed something? This is both for men and for women. Because I believe the Holy Spirit talks to all of us, and we decide if we're going to listen to the Holy Spirit or not. And I can tell you, I saw the red flags immediately in all my relationships where they went bad. And I can honestly say I saw it and kept it going. Why? Because I thought I could solve the problem. Why? Because I wanted to ignore it. Why? Because maybe I was lonely at that time in my life. Why? Because I wanted to do this so bad. Why? Whatever my why was, I saw it. And I want people to get extremely honest about what you're seeing and understand you're not here. You're not here to help somebody heal. That's not your job. That's not your job. God heals. Even as a spiritual health and wellness coach, God heals. Even if it's a pastor, God heals. Even if it's a minister, God heals. You're not here to do the healing. So when you're going into relationship with people, make sure you're looking at it from the right, make sure you're looking at the situation from the right lens. And when you see the red flags, when you get that alert in your stomach, when that stomach is jumping at you, you can't tell me you don't know that shit. You can't tell me. You can't tell me you did not see it. Now, you can tell me you ignored it. You could tell me that it was a situation you didn't know what it was. You can tell me some other stuff. But I know what this spirit is made of. And so the question is, did you see the red flags? No. The question is, what did you do when you heard it, when you felt it, when you saw it? Did you pause? Did you keep going? Did you make excuses? Did you enter it anyway? That's a good question to ask. All right? Don't make the mistakes I did. I saw them and I kept going. And maybe they weren't mistakes because now I can teach you. You know, all things are done for a purpose. And a lot of mistakes I made, maybe this was the greater purpose for them. So I'm not even mad at them. I'm not holding anybody responsible for my failures or my judgments. Hey, boo-boo. At the end of the day, I'm not even mad. I'm a better woman, a better coach, a better sister, a better friend. I'm a better mother. I will be a better grandmother because of the things somebody taught me the hard way. We ain't mad at it, but here's what I'm going to tell you. I saw the red flags, but I wanted it anyway. I saw the red flags, and I lied to myself. I saw the red flags, but guess what? My loneliness was stronger than the red flag. Don't make those mistakes. Don't make those mistakes. Now, understand, when you go past the red flag, there's something waiting to teach you something. The red flag was the warning. The lesson is coming. The red flag was the warning, but the lesson is coming. And the lesson may not be a bad thing for you to learn. It might be a little bit painful. You might get your head knocked up against the wall with whatever that lesson was. Sometimes we got to take stuff over again, you know. Sometimes, you know what? Let me just tell you this. Whether you're in school or you're at, you're taking a course or something, you may not pass it the first time. You may not pass that course the first time. And you get a chance to take it over. Well, same thing happens in life. So if you go past the red flag, that thing that makes you say, this is not right for me, that thing that says, ooh, I don't like the way that feels, I'm not agreeing with that. When you go past the red flag, you're ready for the lesson because it's coming. When you get it, say, uh-oh, got it, and then leave. Don't go through another set of red flags. It's not worth learning again and again and again. If you keep going past it, that means you need a coach. You need to go ahead and visit LatriceLevitt.com. Go to LatriceLevitt.com and schedule a consultation. If you're like, I see it, I know it's a problem, I'm still sticking to it. I'm still going to be, because ride or die is not always so healthy. There are people like, I want to ride or die chick. It's some women that shouldn't be riding with some shit out here. No, it's some shit you should not be riding with. It's some women serving time right now in a penitentiary, riding with, because she was a ride or die chick. Now she got a full ride in penitentiary. Girl, please, you better know what to ride with. You better ride and die with God. You better ride or die with God. Because that's the only thing, quite frankly, that you need to be ride or dying with. And what I'm saying is be committed. If you're in a committed relationship and you're in a marriage and that's your great, because y'all signed up. That's what it should be for marriage. For marriage, when you say I do. But I want people to be honest with themselves about what they're encountering and who they are and who they're dating or who they are marrying. There are too many hurt people out here hurting others. Why? Because some people made some decisions, and it's a lot of people living with the consequences of bad decisions. Living with the consequences of bad decisions. And this is where it starts, in relationships with others. So it got me thinking today, did I see the red flags? Let me be the first to tell you. Ladies, gentlemen, I saw several red flags. I'm not going to sit up here and tell you I didn't. It's not you seeing the red flag is the problem. It's what you're going to do with the red flag once you see that it's red. Are you going to see the warning sign and stop, or you think you're going to move forth with that and try to solve the problem that you're witnessing that's right there before your eyes? And what usually happens is when you go past that red flag, there's a beautiful lesson waiting for you on the other side of it. Okay? I want to minimize your lesson and increase your blessings. All right. Love you guys. Have a beautiful day. Go to LatriceLevitt.com if you are looking for a healthy, if you want to get married in 2021, if you want to manifest the man of your dreams, if you want to have successful relationships, if you want to get out of the belief that there is a shortage of men out here and start attracting high quality, high value options. Talk to your Take Back Your Life coach. LatriceLevitt.com is where you will find me. Okay, and guess what, guys? Let me just tell you this. Now, you know I'm a lifer. I love life. If you are having a bad time right now, let me tell you how God has blessed me. I'm on my way out. I'm on vacation for Christmas. Me and my daughter, I were going on vacation, right? I'm so blessed that I live in a vacation that I was supposed to check in 4 days ago. But my life is so good that I don't feel like packing to go on a vacation because my life is a vacation. Can I just tell you that I want this for everybody? Can I just tell you that it is possible? Can I just tell you that my life blows my mind about how much love, joy, peace, fulfillment, abundance I'm feeling and experiencing? It is Christmas for me. I'm going on vacation and I can't get to vacation because I'm too busy living my life that's a vacation. Because my life is better than my vacation. When your life is better than your vacation, that you don't want to go on vacation to interrupt your life, that's when the hell you have arrived. And if I could do it for me, I could certainly do it for you. LatriceLevitt.com is where the hell you need to be going. You want that best life? You want a life that's better than the vacation, where you keep putting the vacation off because your life is so good? Damn! Can I just say thank you to God for that? Can I just say thank you to God for that? Because that was the only place. That's the only place I could go, was direct to the source, to have a life that's better than the vacation that I have packed for and have not been able to get to because I've been enjoying my life. And I ain't even bragging, because if he gonna do it for me, I'm gonna show you how he can do it for you. I'm not even bragging. Like me, I'm not better than you. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to figure out what's keeping you from calling me. Why haven't you called me yet? You see, I'm posting these beautiful pictures and how wonderful I didn't used to be a wonderful person. I became a wonderful person. I was a bitch. But I'm wonderful. I am an example of what happens when you take your life back. All right. I love you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.